if you invite the girl over and you literally just hang out and then and then like afterwards you just dip, that's pretty much conveying this is only about sex. If you only hit her up after midnight, you only hang out and literally have sex, at a certain point that's going to get old for the girl. At a certain point that won't be enough anymore, especially if she finds out that you're fucking other girls, you know? So be careful with where you're escalating and what social circles you're escalating on. And I'm not saying don't do it, but just know that there could be potential backlash if you're fucking the wrong other side chick. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind a little bit. But what's going to keep these girls around beyond that is a unique connection that they enjoy, a unique experience that they enjoy with you. Okay, that's not just sex. As the weeks go by and you start sleeping with these girls for 1, 2, 3 months, you're going to have to focus on creating a stronger connection, reasons why you want to still hang out with them other than sex. Do some activities now and then. You know, it's okay if she comes over at night. I wouldn't have her only come over at 3 a.m. You know, or if she does come over, maybe once in a while, she sleeps over and the next morning you guys like go have breakfast and do something. Or you hang out on like a Wednesday and she ends up sleeping over too. Sleepovers are cool. Sleepovers are good for that kind of a thing where she doesn't just come get fucking pounded out and go home every single time. You know, certain women you can get away with that on. Certain women are like, if it was pitched the right way, both of you guys are looking for just casual sex, you know, you could do that. I have a girl that I was smashing from like 2013. I have 2 girls from like 2013, 2014 that I was fucking super casually for like 7 years, you know? But like it wasn't every single week. It was like very, very casual because that was just the dynamic. That's how we laid it out to be. And then every so often that one of them would get into a relationship and then I wouldn't hear from them from like 6 months. And then we would just like relink and connect and we keep going. Other women, it was the opposite side of the spectrum. After like a month, the girl's asking, what are we? Like, where's this going? Blah, 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 blah. You know, so every girl, it's slightly different. Every girl, you have to slightly pitch it in a different way to create that connection that gives her enough plausible deniability for her to keep being with you. The best thing you could do is be creating stronger connections with these women. And the ones that you feel like you can really just keep it super, super casual, you could just keep it super casual, but just know at some point it may burn out. The girls that are showing more interest and wanting to take it to a slightly higher level, I would encourage you to take it to a slightly higher level because you could typically drag this shit out 3 to 6 months without ever lying to the girl while still building something and while still seeing other women. So yeah, this one time there was this girl who I'd been seeing, I saw her a couple times at this point, and she wanted to come through and sleep over because we were going to this event in the morning. There was like an activity with a bunch of people going to it. It was like a party that I was co-hosting that I invited her to come to. And she was like, oh, I was thinking I could sleep over the night before. And I was like, hey, I mean, you're welcome to come by. I think we might even be linking up with a couple other people and, you know, we could all just go in the morning. And she made some joke. She made some jab at me and she was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I don't want to intrude unless there's going to be other people sleeping in your bed. So she kind of like hinted at this idea that there's going to be another girl in the bed, or there might be another girl in the bed, or that you're giving off like a fuckboy vibe. The way I handled that was just lighthearted, not a big deal, made a joke about it. She was like, unless, you know, there's like other, I don't want to intrude, you know, unless there's other people in your bed. And I was like, yeah, we might have to kick out 1 or 2, but I think we could probably squeeze you in there somewhere. I started laughing afterwards, implying like the bed was going to be like overwhelmed with people, but we could make room for her on the bed somewhere. Okay. That was the joke. So I didn't say, well, what do you mean by that? Like, do you think I'm like seeing other women? Is that what you're asking? You know, like you don't get serious about that stuff initially when it's jabs, and or if she's like, you're giving off mad boy vibes. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? You were cold as hell on text, yo. If anything, you're the girl right now.
Yeah, that's what I told her, man. Yeah,
that's it. That's all you say. And then I'll make a joke about it later on. And then she says something else, like, you're such a girl. Oh my God, I can't with you. Like, yo, I'm not some piece of meat over here. Like, I need comfort and connection too. Like, God, yo. So you say some shit like that. You play the card back on her. Those are the light jabs that you'll see. Later on, though, when the comfort and the connection and the thing is growing, it's not going to be such a light jab anymore. It's going to start to get a little bit more serious. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And by the way, if you want to work with me personally to implement any of the techniques in this video to become more socially confident, get more women in your life, build a bigger social circle, and really just dominate life in any aspect socially, I can help you with that. I'm the guy for that. Okay. Been doing this for a long time. I've transformed myself going from a video game nerd loser to becoming one of the top guys in the industry with this stuff. Okay. So if you're interested in working with me personally, click the link below, click the link in the description, fill out the application, and we will be contacting you to discuss further details. Until next time, Coach Kyle signing out. Peace.